Hello. So my latest video log is going to be in the form of a tutorial on shaving your head completely bald, because that's what I'm up to at the moment. This is the summer of, I've guessed it, completely bald is going to be in fashion. So as a process, if you're starting from the beginning, completely bald is going to start with a haircut as close as you can get it, where you just take scissors and just hack at it if you have long hair. And then buzzers if you have them. This hair on my head is like 2 days old, so it's still short enough that I can just go to the razor immediately. I change this out every like 2 times that I shave my head, because I deserve only the best. And I'm gonna probably cut the hell out of my scalp anyways. But, like, not that bad. It heals quick. So you start with the back. And the thing I didn't realize about razors is that they don't cut the other way. So you can just go and just go over it like a vacuum cleaner. And it just comes right off when it's at a certain length. Rinse it off with cold water. Hot water makes sense, but I don't remember quite why. Cold water works better. If you have a big, like, weird divot on the back of your head, so if you have to do this yourself, look down, and that flattens that. A thing I would also suggest is starting on your non-dominant side. So for me, that's my left. Go right to the ear immediately. If your hair is still long, go with the grain of where your hair is growing first. But since this is short enough, you go directly for against the grain if you want to have that perfectly egg-smooth scalp. Which I do. I don't feel like I really have to have a reason for it. I just really like having a smooth scalp now that I've tried it a few times. The wind feels so nice on it. I can just smear my entire scalp in like coconut oil and it'll be shiny and smooth. So, ever since I started shaving my head, I started getting weird amounts of compliments on the shape of my skull, which is just funny to me because, like, to me, part of, like, the appeal of being bald is just removing that entire cultural indicator of beauty, right? Like, hair and having long, luscious hair is just this thing that women do to be pretty, and that, like the wig is the most important part of putting on the show of being a lady. And so the whole idea of just, like, cutting all of that off just sounded so freeing. But now everyone tells me I have a nicely shaped skull. And it's like, what do I have to do to be ugly for you people? I have, like, it's just one of those comments, like, one of my older videos is, like, you can be as ugly as you like, and I stand by that, and, like, I understand that people were being nice when they said, like, no, you're not ugly, like, ugly is about being a bad person, and you seem really cool, so, like, you're not ugly, and it's like, no, like, I have a nice-ish face, you know, I have a nicely shaped skull. There's nothing I can do about that. If I was a complete asshole, I would still have these cheekbones, you know? It's not the compliment people think it is. But, like, I get it, and I'm not, like, pissed about it. It's a societal thing. You gotta blame the system, man. But it's like, god damn it, what do I have to do to be a hag witch to you people? So, the only problem with going completely bald is the worry about, like, fucking skinheads. Fucking, it's 2019 and we have to worry about Nazis again. And so you have to worry, like, are people gonna be worried? And it's like, it's definitely a point of privilege to be able to say that the worst thing that could happen to me is that someone might think that I was some sort of alt-right jackass. In terms of the current political climate, that's like the worst thing that's gonna happen to me. But it is still a worry, and I don't know. I tell myself I'm reclaiming it. The original skinhead movement was a bunch of, like, working class British folks. That was a very interracial group of, like, dock worker, you know, types. And the look is just, you know, it's really cool. So the alt-right, like, stole it. But, like, they're going more for the young professional thing these days. And so I tell myself that that's not really how Nazis dress anymore. And, like, I feel like, I don't know. It's like I need to look up the tutorial on, like, how to dress up like a communist SJW. So no one's gonna think you're a Nazi just because you're bald. Because you like to feel the wind on your scalp.